biggest sharks to ever exist on Earth. Few things terrify people less than sharks. Quick and sharp-toothed, these predators often appear in the nightmares of beachgoers. At the same time, the dangers that sharks present fascinate people. Dozens of films depict these bloodthirsty and formidable creatures. People marvel at their power, strength, and size. Indeed, their size can be really impressive. Are you ready to greet the 10 biggest sharks that have existed on Earth? Then pluck up all your courage and don't lean too close to the screen. You know, just in case. Before you dive into the depths of the ocean to explore the world of huge sharks, press the red subscription button and ring the notification bell. This way, you'll always be the first to find out about the latest updates on the bright side of life. Great white shark, 23 feet long. The average length of a great white is 23 feet. However, the largest shark people have come across was 26 feet long. Wow, that's half the length of a basketball court. Despite such an impressive size, great white sharks can move at a speed of 35 miles per hour, which is really fast for underwater traffic. The bite of a great white has a terrifying force of 1.8 tons per square inch. That's 10 times more forceful than a lion's bite. As for the teeth themselves, a great white has 5 rows of teeth. Each row contains 46 teeth, and each tooth is of a size similar to a human palm with a length of 3.5 inches. By the way, these guys don't ever get cavities. Hundreds of teeth can fall out and regrow within a shark's lifetime. Lucky them. Female sharks grow to be much larger than males. At maturity, a great white can reach a weight of 1,500 to 2,400 pounds. And now brace yourself. The heaviest great white shark on record weighed an epic 7,328 pounds. There's almost no place on Earth where you won't have an opportunity to meet a great white shark. These animals hunt along the coasts of all the continents. Well, except for Antarctica, as the water there is too cold. The temperature great whites prefer ranges from 54 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you're really eager to make the acquaintance of a great white shark, come to Dyer Island in South Africa. This place is also called Shark Alley. And since most great white sharks choose exactly this location for life, you can see why. Researchers are sure that great white sharks have been roaming the seas for the last 16 million years, perhaps even more. And while scientists used to believe that a great white's life expectancy didn't exceed 25 years, new research proves that these predators typically live up to 70 years. Pacific sleeper shark, 23.6 feet long. Pacific sleeper sharks look unlike any other shark. Their body is shaped like a torpedo, they have a wide, blunt head, and their mouth is pretty small. The biggest representatives of this species can grow as long as 23 feet. One more thing that makes Pacific sleepers stand apart is their color. It's not that silver and white shade you'd expect from a proper shark. Dark gray or even black helps Pacific sharks blend in with the sunless depths in which they live. In addition, Pacific sleepers have tiny eyes, which are most often colonized by parasites. These nightmarish minuscule creatures occupy the outer layer of the shark's eye and munch on the tissue, making the sharks almost blind. Luckily, they have a perfect sense of smell to help them not to starve. It's probably obvious that Pacific sharks live in the Pacific Ocean. But while researchers used to think that this species lived only in the north, some of these gigantic predators have been spotted near Mexico and even Taiwan. Tiger shark, 24 feet long. The tiger shark is one of the largest shark species in the world. Their average length can reach 16 feet, but the largest specimen reached 24 feet. They can weigh 800 to 1,500 pounds, which is heavier than the average horse. Why exactly are they called tiger sharks? It's because when a baby shark is born, it's covered with dark stripes resembling those of a tiger. Unfortunately, this pretty pattern fades when a shark becomes older. Just like their namesakes, tiger sharks are excellent hunters. Besides using their perfect eyesight and developed sense of smell, these sharks have one more advantage. Near their snouts are special pores filled with a substance that resembles jelly. This substance can sense electric fields. All living beings give off some kind of electric field. Thus, a tiger shark can always find its prey. The most unique thing about a tiger shark is its teeth. They are not just super sharp, they also have saw-like edges. These teeth are so strong that they can easily bite through a clam or a sea turtle. Uh-oh, one more unwanted image to make our nightmares more exciting. Basking shark, 39 feet long. The basking shark is the second largest shark alive today. Surprisingly, you don't have to scatter away as soon as you see this bus-sized giant. Basking sharks are gentle creatures whose diet consists of fish eggs, plankton, and other tiny organisms. Basking sharks feed by filtering water. That's why their mouths are simply colossal. Adult sharks have 3-foot wide maws. In only 1 hour, a shark can filter more than 1,800 tons of water through its gills. Why basking sharks? This name appeared thanks to the habit these peaceful leviathans have of lounging near the surface of the water and seemingly basking in sunlight. In fact, soaking up some sun isn't their main goal. The higher the latitudes are, the more plankton congregates there. Whale shark, 40 feet long. If you've ever dreamed of meeting the largest fish in the world, here you go. Let us introduce the whale shark. Although they are called whale sharks, these creatures have nothing in common with whales. But honestly speaking, they don't resemble your usual shark either. The character of these giants is docile and calm, and they don't present any real danger to humans. Whale sharks can grow to a whopping 46 feet long, and their weight can reach 12 tons. Just like basking sharks, whale sharks sieve the tiny marine organisms through their gills. They also eat small fish, squid, and krill. Does this make whale sharks toothless? Not at all. In fact, each of these creatures has a mouthful of 3,000 tiny teeth, which, in all fairness, they don't use. Another thing that separates whale sharks from others is the way they swim. Instead of using their tail, they move their body from side to side. Well, you might be unlucky enough to come across some of these monsters in our modern seas and oceans. But what about the real giants? We mean sharks that have become extinct but terrorized marine inhabitants many centuries ago. Cretoxurina, 25 feet long. Cretoxurina is also known as the Ginsu shark. This creature roamed the seas and oceans 100 million years ago in the Cretaceous period. Despite this fact, they look pretty similar to modern sharks. These predators reached a weight of 1,000 to 2,000 pounds and could grow as long as 25 feet. They had incredibly sharp teeth, not unlike knives. Therefore, their diet included not only fish and smaller marine animals, but also a random dinosaur, for example, a Tylosaurus. Otodus, 30 feet long. This massive shark reigned over the oceans 60 to 45 million years ago. Otodus could grow up to 30 feet in length and weigh more than 4,000 pounds. That's the weight of the average new car in the US. This predator could also boast razor-sharp 4-inch long teeth. With the help of these daggers, Otodus feasted on big fish and whales. Helicoprion, 30 feet long. Helicoprion was not only one of the biggest, but also one of the most uncommon prehistoric sharks. It lived about 290 million years ago. These sharks got their name Helicoprion from the Greek for spiral saw, thanks to the highly unusual coils of teeth lining their jaws. Those coils tended to unfurl like a table saw, crushing their prey. Try to get this image out of your head now. Tychodus, 30 feet long. Tychodus, which means folded teeth in Greek, lived 90 to 60 million years ago. This was a massive shark that could reach 30 feet in length with a weight that varied between 1 and 2,000 pounds. This shark was different from other prehistoric sharks because it had large teeth, which, however, were flat. Due to this fact, Tychodus was a bottom feeder with a diet of shellfish and mollusks. Megalodon, 50 to 78 feet long. But the largest of absolutely all the sharks that have ever lived on this planet was Megalodon. This monster shark controlled the ocean 26 to 2.3 million years ago. This shark got its name Big Tooth because of its terrifying 7-inch long teeth. The average length of this giant was 50 to 78 feet. Positioned vertically, Megalodon would be as tall as the White House, which is 70 feet tall. As for the weight of this prehistoric shark, it could reach a whopping 100 tons. That is 14 times heavier than a Tyrannosaurus rex. Their diet? Oh, it mostly consisted of the largest whales. Scientists believe that Megalodon became extinct thanks to a lack of food and the appearance of new predators who snatched the remaining food away. Have you ever seen a shark? Tell us about your experience in the comments below. And if the biggest predators of the oceans have managed to impress you, give us a thumbs up.